Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are in Wayne's garage. Again,
it's me,
as always, with Mike. So the car's going for its first test tomorrow, so we're going to be down in Mondello, but the car's kind of not really had any love.
No, it hasn't had a lot of love.
It's had a lot of love, but it's not had the usual things like the coolant checks, the engine oil, little things like that.
Service and just change up and just a quick spanner check and just make sure
the wheel's not going to come off.
Exactly. Anything I put on doesn't fall off. Never. If I put it on, it's fine. It's good. That's all that matters. You can't give out to me.
What?
You can't give out to me then.
I will still give out to him. So yeah, it's just going to be going over the car, little things. I think we're going to change the steering wheel or the coolants and see how it goes. So I was having a bit of problems with the old wheel. It was a tiny bit too far kind of in and my legs were kind of getting in the way of the wheel and hitting it. So we got this deep dish wheel. This was taken off Dave's bash car. So again, another thing that's kind of stolen. So this actually seems like it's done the job perfectly. So that's obviously a little bit cramped in here, but it is a small car, but it does seem to have fixed it. Realistically, I think I need a snap-off one because getting out is just ridiculous in this thing. There's no room whatsoever. I would say I'm quite nimble, but it's a challenge to say the least. I'd honestly say this is the most professional it's felt going to a testing day. We have 2 sets of rims.
You've never had that before in your life, Josh.
Never. This is luxury now. Like I won't have to work. Well, there is no tyre band tomorrow, obviously, but I mean we can just put these straight on. Is that what drifting's like?
Yeah. So I'll actually put like 50 psi in them, so then we can drop them tomorrow to wherever you need.
Like all the tactics. Right, let me have a go with the blaster.
No, just leave it over here. Right?
Will you kick back?
No. Just be prepared behind it. Don't knock.
What am I doing? It on or off?
I can push it towards me. So you put it on right. 3, 2, 1, go.
First time using a blaster, boy. So the tires are now on. So I picked these up last week from Tire Box. These are the Gold Line 195 50 1550.
Yeah. It's not big gold when running 15-inch wheels. That's the lap or 15 at the end. Yeah.
I'm getting there. So these are the tires that I'm actually going to be running in competitions. I've never run them past I think 40 psi. I've needed the extra grip and everything.
We'll be starting tomorrow on 30 anyways.
So we're going to go, so we're going to work down the pressures to try and find or see what the car will do with grip and everything like that. Apparently that's what testing is for.
We'll work our way down in the pressures until you break a shaft or a diff, and then we'll work our way back up until we're happy. Wayne can change the shaft or diff now, I'm not doing that.
I don't have a shaft or diff.
Oh yeah. Oh well, it was a good day then. Right, let's get these in the van and ready to go. Is that drum empty?
I think it's empty.
How much did you put in there?
What?
How much did you put in there? What's that little ring yet?
How much did I put in? Enough?
You didn't obviously put enough. If it's empty and it's not right.
Pick up that. You soon know how much to put in.
So, yeah, on the end of them it tells you. Josh, you've only put not even half in it.
I went by weight, it's just because I'm that strong.
No, see there's a measuring thing on the side and there's a measuring thing on that. This is like baking a cake, you know, it has to be all
I'm
real.
not used to all this fancy stuff.
Mobil 1 spent a lot of time designing this, so idiots like you can do it right.
I ignored all of it. That's on F.
Okay. Are you happy? Do you think that's on F?
Yeah.
Right. Put on your oil cap and start your car. Right.
Put it up.
Having fun getting out of your car?
It's like a monkey bar.
Just so you know that when the roof's on, you can't put your head halfway up there. You do know that, yeah.
Good thing Josh has no arse.
Yeah, that's it.
I wouldn't advise you getting one either, Josh, at this point.
Yeah, just don't buy a second-hand arse.
Don't buy an arse. Don't upgrade. Kim Kardashian would not drive this car.
Shall I throw down with squats?
If you even try and lift something, you might put on too much glute and you won't get into his car. This is a safety update, so basically...
This is a disaster update.
We don't know if Josh can actually get out of the car legitimately if it's on fire, so we need to test this. Harness on, and we're going to time him.
We're going to time him. We got the official clock here.
Got the official clock.
You got the clock?
We got the clock. Actually, we have the official clock.
No, that's too fancy.
That's too fancy for this. Helmet on now, fasten your helmet. Where's your hands device, Wayne? Put that on.
Shut up.
So what's the time to beat?
I don't know.
We don't know.
Hang on, scrutineer's over there, you should know.
Well, no one's burnt inside your car, so we don't actually have a record for this.
Yeah, it's not, you don't win by getting out of your car quick enough.
Right, Wayne's elbow.
Right, so he's in now. Let's see. Mike, you give him the 3, 2, 1.
Are you ready? Thumbs up.
His hands on the door handle already, sir.
Go. He all had that open, Vince. That was already open.
I'm out there, I'm
That was
out.
already open before he dropped my hand. 4 seconds.
He can get out quick.
That was fast.
He passes the test.
Like a snake.
Like a snake. He's diving through
He's
the
like
window.
a snake getting out of there.
Less than 5 seconds. I
No bother on that. I'm having to get back here. It's getting in what is the hard bit. That's...
Yeah, but if it's on fire, you won't be slowly getting into the car.
Okay, so we've just finished off with my car. So we checked out the alignment as the last thing, and it was actually perfect, and I was actually the last person to do the alignment, so that was a bit of a surprise. So everything's checked over, everything's been tightened and bolt checked and oil changed and everything like that, so I guess this is the time that I and probably most people have been waiting for, which is testing. Oh, for God's sakes. I need a snap-off wheel as soon as possible. So yeah, it's the moment of truth. If we've done everything right on the car, if the car's going to survive, if what the internet says is true. So I guess tomorrow we'll find all that out.
Boom! We're in Mondello.
It's the next day.
So the time has come, Josh.
Yeah.
€10,000 spent, €100 engine, and you driving it. What could go wrong from here?
It's 6 months of anticipation.
So we did actually, just for everyone who wants to know, we did do a noise test on the car, and we were very lucky. Let's shoot back to that. So it passed.
We weren't quite sure how we were going to go, so we didn't do it properly, but surprisingly it actually passed.
It actually passed, just about. So we are
Great.
good to go drive this car, and you've installed a new feature on it, Josh. You were telling us about something very fancy.
Yeah, so as at events, obviously you want to save time and everything like that, so I installed this the other night, so you just the roof's gone.
That's a neat touch, that now.
It was a bit tricky to
It's
fix,
actually
you
a
know.
nice day in Mondello, which is very unusual as well.
Every time this car's driven and it's not raining, even if it's -5 outside, the top's going to be off.
Okay, we'll get to that another day. But you look cool either way. So today we're actually going to go start the car, drive the car.
Everything is in uncharted, what's the word you said earlier?
Uncharted.
Charted, I said chanted.
Yeah.
Uncharted territory.
Yeah, so we don't know what it's going to
We
do.
don't know if the diff is going to explode. We don't, like, it's got more power than it ever has.
Yeah, so it's time to put the race suit on, get in the car, go onto helmet cam, and experience the car that we've been building
I've
for
actually got a fancy thing for the race suit as well, similar to
do
the...
we have to?
What?
Do we have to? Okay, here we go.
Well, I've got to get the race suit first.
So just to let you know that there's no audience here while you're driving this except all the lads.
Everyone's curious to see what's going to go wrong here.
What do you mean, what's going to go wrong?
I hope's the driver.
Wayne doesn't have to work today because he knows after today he's got about 2 weeks work. So it's
He's taking the day off in anticipation for it.
right, so you're going to put the race, this is another fancy camera trick, isn't it?
It's not a fancy camera trick, it's a magic trick. Just got to put the race suit on quickly. No, wait. That didn't work then, did it? Have you got to do the boom again?
No, it's fine.
Oh, there you go.
That's a quick way of doing it.
It's incredible.
So what's going to happen now is, through the beauty of technology, the camera's going to go into your head and then go from your perspective from this point on. You ready?
It's going to go like into my head and I'm going
Watch,
to be in the...
this is really clever. Look.
Ow! I thought we were going to do a fancy one with the helmet now.
No, that's better.
We want to take a minute just to thank one of our partners here at Drift Games, MTech Brakes. They're one of the UK's leading supplier of performance brake pads, discs and hoses. We have run them on all of our cars. They're an amazing product and at an amazing price. So make sure you check out their full range at mtechbrakes.com.
So this is my first time driving the car. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared, terrified, nervous, couldn't sleep last night. This is the first pull in the car. Can't help but think it's not revving. Not sure if that didn't feel right. Fire!
Oh, look at the flames.
So what point do we call fire here now?
That's a Team America secret signal.
Something's wrong. Right?
Doesn't seem to be revving past 5.5.
It's not red past 5.5.
Can't it just shuts off? Well, not shuts off, it just wouldn't go past. It wouldn't limit her out.
I don't know. The engine pod is still on it.
Yeah.
Clear that off.
There's a USB down there.
It was down underneath there way somewhere. The pod's gone off in there now, look.
Yeah, but I'm not too sure when Dave put this on, so I can't see the actual dash. I can't get this thing off. Did you clear it?
Yeah, I did clear it.
You did?
Yeah, see, you've no orange light, look.
Okay.
How long is that staying in there for?
10 minutes.
You drive the thing!
It won't rev.
You're not driving it!
My foot was to the floor.
Is that the still not coming up? Is it off?
I can't see the dash. That thing on the dash is a disaster. I can't see it.
Yeah.
Well, it's not how I wanted, but let's see if it'll drift.
Revving out too. It's breaking down when you're coming out of that corner.
5.
Are you taking third?
Second, third,
And it's just staying at 5, not going any further.
5 and nothing.
Well, at least we have an ECU that can figure that out.
But look, the most important thing is it's not blowing up. If it was your mega squirt, it'd be already on fire by now. So.
Alright, Josh, what's happening?
I don't know. There's a fault, and faults aren't good.
Well, faults are okay because it could just be a sensor fault. It could be something small. At least we unplug it in, we get it ready, and we get it sorted.
That is the good thing. It's got a dash that tells you there's a fault now.
Exactly, rather than just a random.
That is, if you flash back to Bob saying, this is idiot proof and it will tell you what's wrong.
Essentially, we've now replaced the part of Josh's brain that won't or even look at it with a link system that will do the thinking for him.
Yeah.
That seems like the right approach.
And now it's telling me what's wrong.
Right, so let's do a close out here to when we come back to the car being fixed.
Or should we just like do a click and then when we click again it's going to be fixed?
That seems to be the most convenient way.
Or it's going to be at the end of the video and saying it's broke.
We'll play it either way.
Obviously,
The
either
suspense
way.
is building. Car's fixed. Well, sort of fixed.
It's
We
kinda
don't
like-
know. Wait, okay, so what we've
It's almost like I tried to do the click and then the bonnet went off, but that's just happened in the meantime.
Okay, so what we've learned is, and let's just have a look. This is why we do test days. First of all, the car hadn't enough fuel in it, so it was fuel surgeon.
Well, you had the most amount it's ever had. You put 30 quid in.
Josh, 30 quid is for like that. That's a 1.6 standard MX5. This is a pretty high spec one.
Usually
now.
20 quid at a time. 30 quid's like it's fairly full.
And the second thing we've realised is that it was getting very hot. Now we wondered why it was getting hot because, I mean, this one single tiny radiator here surely should be enough to cool down this entire car. And obviously you don't need the second one because that's just saving some weight. But it turns out the car was overheating, so we need to get some bigger rad and bigger fans for this car.
but temporarily.
Temporarily, we have taken the bonnet off, which is as good as.
Yeah.
So right now, you can get back in the car and actually go drifting. Hopefully. We hope.
Yes, that's exactly what we're going to do.
Let's see if that happens. All right, get your helmet
We're
on.
not going to snap into it this time. It's last time you hit me in the header, right?
Let's snap into it. Let's snap into it.
Okay, take 2. They said, don't be a bitch. Good advice. I guess I do the first 2 corners. Now we have boost. Okay. Oh, this feels so much better. It was so bad before, I can't tell you. And there's a rabbit, there's a rabbit! There's the rabbit!
Take 2.
This time it's personal.
This time it's personal.
I know, it sounded a lot better there that time now, so hopefully putting petrol in helps the petrol car, you know?
Oh, look at this. He's putting some power down.
He's slowing down though as well, he probably scared himself.
Okay, kind of like a run up. Here we go, first trip! I turned it off myself. I feel like a right woolly now. And they're all thinking it's broken. And they're going to be saying, oh, what's happened? It's broken and everything.
Oh no, it cut out.
Turns out, I just hit the ignition switch. There we go. Great success. Whew, that's good to get out of the way. I genuinely thought this morning that we were not going to get it going. Let's give it a pull. The pops and the flames, oh my god, this thing's terrifying, and the exhaust is right by you. Oh, some experience. Okay, so give it another go. Ah, the dash has come on just in time. There's no fault.
And that's the difference between the lock in my car and the lock in his car.
Oh my god! That was my smoke! Somewhat changing the dash, I'm not sure what I'm doing. 102, is that warm? I don't know, you tell me. I know nothing! Got some adrenaline right now. Let's do another. Power! Overheating.
106, go drive through it now.
The good thing about this ECU and screen, it tells you literally every problem and when it's a problem, and it cuts the engine when it's a problem. So as you can see, it's overheating now, whereas before I would have just been able to carry on and say screw that, and adrenaline would take the best of you. Now it's not doing. So now it says calm down lads, do a cool down lap, and you'll be good to go again, hopefully, and there's not too much damage done. It's at 106 now. 103, it's going down at least. I'm not gonna lie, even with a soft top, it is bloody warm in here. Very, very warm. This would be struggling in third gear now before, and now it's flying in third gear. I've never seen that much smoke behind my car before, which is class. I feel like a real drifter now. I may not be the best drifter, but I feel like a real one. I still have a lot to learn. Right, may give this another go. 96, but it's still cutting. Well, you saw just then. Just then I was flooring it. Something's cutting it under pressure.
You look pretty good, even though your car's broken. So Josh, not ideal. Not ideal. We have probably fuel pump issue, we think, and maybe overheating issues as well.
And naked man on the dashboard issues.
So you've got a few issues.
Yeah.
But look at him. He's all upset, Mike. Like
I am upset.
He's like a child, but look.
First day drifting. Like this, like 101.
People all around the country dying to go drifting.
What you need to do.
Mondello, okay?
What you need to do now is you need to take whatever you're feeling right now, get on the internet, and then slate how bad drifting is and how it's just a waste of time.
Is that what you do?
Waste of money.
You spend all this money and now it doesn't work and it's. Ugh.
I never got it from those lads, but now I'm kind of understanding it.
Yeah.
Sort of bollocks it is. It's just car just breaks.
Yeah, hardship. But it was good fun for a lap.
When it went,
it was great. It was great for a lap. Did you see the smoke that came up?
It was ridiculous.
I drove back through it. It blew over. I never had that much smoke before.
But isn't it nice though that you had a glimpse of how good it could be? Now you have to fix a few bits, which you wouldn't have been able. Like there's enough problems on it that you wouldn't have been able to do a day's drifting, even if you had a fuel pump, because it was getting hot and there was other problems. At least now you can actually make it perfect and come out and test again.
Yeah.
So on that sad note, we're going to leave this video.
It is a sad note.
Look at his sad little face.
Stop.
Oh.
I'm all sweaty and everything. I've got heat stroke.
Poor Josh's MX5 didn't work straight out of the box like an Xbox. Oh.
There's a reason you got rid of a Beamer. That's saying something.
I'd give up now, Josh. This drifting crack's no fun.
It is.
Right, we'll get it fixed. We'll get it done for the next day.
Just want to cry.
Okay, and on that bombshell, we're going to leave this episode. Get it fixed, go back to the garage, upgrade it, and then we're going to go drifting again.
Fix it, break it, drift it.
Yay!
So there's drifting to break it as well in between that.
Yeah. Okay.
Goodbye.
Signing out. Goodbye.
Never.
Stop it a little.
Josh, just drive it.
I've got to take my t-shirt off before.
Yeah.
The sweat's gone onto the t-shirt.
Yeah, we're just turning around.
Oh!
Oh! Someone threw a water bottle at me.